When everyone ignores you, remember this Stoicism. There is a moment in life when you realize that the people you expected to notice you simply do not. Your messages go unanswered. Your efforts receive no recognition. People you once trusted suddenly become distant. You walk into a room and feel invisible. You try to explain yourself, but nobody seems interested in listening. And slowly, your mind begins asking painful questions. What is wrong with me? Why does everyone ignore me? Why don't they value me? This is where Stoicism gives you a completely different perspective. When everyone ignores you, remember this. Their attention is not the measure of your worth. You cannot control who notices you. You cannot control who respects you. You cannot control who responds to your message, who invites you somewhere, who praises your work, or who decides to walk away. But you can control what you do with their silence. When everyone ignores you, remember this Stoic principle. Stop demanding from other people what you can give yourself. Someone ignores you, you do not have to chase them. Someone does not appreciate your effort, you do not have to beg for recognition. If someone chooses someone else over you, you do not have to destroy your self-respect trying to change their decision. This does not mean becoming cold. It does not mean hating people. It does not mean pretending that rejection does not hurt. It means understanding the boundary between what belongs to you and what does not. The Stoics understood that peace begins when you stop trying to control the uncontrollable. Think about how much energy you lose worrying about other people's opinions. You replay conversations in your head. You check your phone repeatedly. You wonder why they haven't replied. You imagine what they might be saying about you. You compare yourself with people receiving the attention you wanted. And while you are doing all of this, you are giving another person control over your emotions. When everyone ignores you, remember this. You still have yourself. Your discipline is yours. Your character is yours. Your choices are yours. Your response is yours. Your dignity is yours. Nobody can take these things from you unless you surrender them. So the next time someone ignores you, pause before reacting. Don't immediately send another message. Don't desperately seek an explanation. Don't try to prove that you are worthy of attention. Step back. Observe. Stay calm. And ask yourself one simple question. Am I upset because I lost something valuable, or because my ego did not receive the attention it expected? That question can change everything. Because sometimes being ignored is not a punishment. Sometimes being ignored is an invitation to stop chasing people and start building yourself. And that is where the real power of Stoicism begins. When everyone ignores you, your first instinct may be to prove yourself. You want them to see what they missed. You want them to realize your value. You want the people who dismissed you to eventually regret their decision. But Stoicism teaches something much more powerful. You do not need to win someone's attention to win your own life. The moment you stop needing other people's validation, you become difficult to control. Think about it. Someone praises you, you feel powerful. Someone criticizes you, you feel weak. Someone responds quickly, you feel important. Someone ignores you, you feel worthless. That means your emotional state is being controlled by other people. The Stoics would tell you to take that control back. When everyone ignores you, remember this. Their behavior is information, not a command. If someone repeatedly ignores you, you can notice it without becoming desperate. If someone does not respect you, you can accept it without becoming bitter. If someone does not want you in their life, you can allow them to leave without destroying your peace. This is not weakness. This is emotional discipline. One of the greatest lessons of Stoicism is that you should focus your energy on what is within your control. You cannot force someone to care about you. You cannot force someone to understand you. You cannot force someone to appreciate your sacrifices. And honestly, you shouldn't have to. Imagine standing in front of a locked door and spending years screaming at it to open. You could become angry. You could become exhausted. You could blame yourself. Or you could simply turn around and find another door. Sometimes that is exactly what life is asking you to do. When everyone ignores you, remember that rejection can redirect you. The person who ignores you may be making space for someone who will appreciate you. The opportunity that rejects you may be making room for something better. The friendship that ends may teach you what genuine friendship actually looks like. The silence that hurts today may become the silence in which you finally hear yourself. This is why Stoicism does not teach you to chase every person who walks away. It teaches you to maintain your character regardless of who stays. Marcus Aurelius repeatedly reminded himself that other people's behavior belongs to them. His responsibility was to control his own judgment and actions. You can follow the same principle. When someone ignores you, don't immediately create a story in your mind. Maybe they are busy. Maybe they have changed. Maybe they don't care. Maybe you did something wrong. Maybe you did absolutely nothing wrong. You don't always need to know. You are allowed to live without having every question answered. That is another form of Stoic strength. You don't need closure from everyone. You don't need an explanation from everyone. You don't need an apology from everyone. Sometimes, your closure is simply deciding that you will no longer allow another person's behavior to occupy your mind. So when everyone ignores you, don't become louder. Become stronger. Don't chase attention. Build competence. Don't beg for respect. Build character. Don't obsess over who left. Focus on who you are becoming. Because eventually you will understand something important. The goal of Stoicism is not to make everyone notice you. The goal is to make you so grounded that you remain yourself whether anyone notices you or not. There comes a point when you stop asking, "Why is everyone ignoring me?" and you start asking a better question. What can I build with the time I used to spend seeking their attention? That question represents a shift in mindset. Because Stoicism is not about becoming emotionless. It is about becoming emotionally disciplined. You can feel rejected without allowing rejection to define you. You can feel lonely without becoming desperate. You can care about people without making their approval the foundation of your identity. When everyone ignores you, remember this. Silence does not automatically mean you are insignificant. Sometimes silence simply means you are surrounded by the wrong people. And sometimes silence gives you the opportunity to discover how much strength you actually possess. Use that silence. Read, learn, exercise, create, work, build your skills, improve your character, take care of your responsibilities, become the person you keep telling yourself you want to become. This is where Stoicism becomes practical. Instead of asking, "How do I make them notice me?" ask, "How do I become better even if nobody notices?" Instead of asking, "How do I make them regret losing me?" ask, "How do I make sure I never lose myself again?" Instead of asking, "Why don't they value me?" ask, "Am I valuing myself through my actions?" These questions change your direction. And remember something else. Do not turn your pain into arrogance. When everyone ignores you, it can be tempting to say, "I don't need anybody." But Stoicism does not teach isolation. Stoicism teaches independence without hatred. You can appreciate people without depending on them for your identity. You can love people without begging them to stay. You can forgive someone without inviting them back into your life. You can walk away without wishing them harm. That is strength. Real strength is not making people feel bad for ignoring you. Real strength is reaching a point where their attention is no longer necessary for your peace. So if someone ignores you today, breathe. Don't react immediately. Don't chase. Don't beg. Don't insult. Don't try to prove your worth. Simply observe what their actions are telling you. Then make your decision with dignity. Maybe you stay. Maybe you leave. Maybe you give them another chance. Maybe you close the chapter completely. Whatever you choose, choose it calmly. Because your life is too valuable to spend constantly trying to convince other people that you deserve a place in theirs. When everyone ignores you, remember this. You are still responsible for the person you become. Their attention is outside your control. Their opinions are outside your control. Their decisions are outside your control. But your discipline is within your control. Your character is within your control. Your response is within your control. Your future is shaped by the choices you make today. So stop measuring your value by who replies. Stop measuring your importance by who invites you. Stop measuring your success by who praises you. And stop measuring your identity by who chooses you. Choose yourself through your actions. Walk quietly. Work consistently. Speak when necessary. Stay disciplined when nobody is watching. And let your character become the evidence of your worth. One day you may realize that being ignored was not the end of your story. It was the moment you stopped chasing validation and started building a life that did not require it. That is the lesson. When everyone ignores you, remember this. You don't need everyone to see your value. You need the courage to live according to it. That is Stoicism. That is self-respect. And that is freedom.